My name is Dan Hauptman. I'm one of your instructional coaches in the Palmdale School District, and we're going to take a look at how to filter emails. So it's very often that we'll get called out or we'll get asked about finding a way to be notified about emails and how inboxes just get inundated with emails and what to do with them. And there's just a really simple way that I utilize called filters in Gmail. And basically what you're doing is you're giving all of your emails labels. So if you look over here on my left-hand side, you'll see these are all my labels. The ones that are bolded are the ones that have current emails in that I need to go back and take a look at. But these are areas that it's not a major concern. In other words, if I get to them, I get to them. And when I get to them, that's up to me. I've got everything from Breakout EDU. I've got COVID test results from back in the day. District, Ditch That Textbook. These are just all of my folders and labels. And if you'll notice here in my inbox, the ones that have labels on them were self-labeled based on the filter. So that you see here, I've got a couple here that do not have filters on them. They do not have tags. I'm going to go ahead and create filters for them. So I'm going to select the ones that I want to create filters for. So that's going to be those three. And I'm going to come over here to the More button, 3 dots, and I'm going to filter messages like these. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And you're going to get what looks like a bunch of different email addresses up at the top. This is the 2 email addresses that got sent out from those emails. So let me show you what I did one more time. Let me come back to my inbox. So I'm going to select this one. And I'm actually going to pick this one as well because I know that Catherine right here belongs to this company. I'm going to select this one and select this one. And I don't see another one that I want to put into that bin, into that filter. So I'm going to go ahead and 3-dot it. Filter messages like these. I'm going to go ahead and take out my email address because I don't want to filter my emails. And we'll just keep it those 2 emails for now. Now from here, what we're going to do is we're not going to search for those. We're going to create a filter. And when we do that, we're going to have all these different choices. And I'm going to go through each one. So if someone from those email addresses emails me, I can do these things. I can have that email skip the inbox and it will archive it. So all these emails, filters, these labels that have bolds, those are ones that were archived that skip the inbox for whatever reason. Whether it's the way I set it up or if I wanted to get rid of them later. I can immediately mark those emails as read. I can immediately star those emails. So if you have a principal or if your principal emails you often, and you want to make sure you go back and look at those emails, you can actually automatically have them star those emails the way it is. I'm going to come back to the apply the label because we'll do a couple things there. I can forward the emails automatically if I choose to, although that's not usually a great option. I can delete it. So if you have one of those newsletters that you've just been trying to unsubscribe from and it's just been really difficult, you may just want to put those under the delete it category. And that will automatically, when the email gets into your inbox, it will automatically delete it and you'll never see it again. You can mark them as never send to spam. If you have an email address that keeps getting put into your spam folder, you can actually filter that to say that it's not spam. Send templates, that doesn't apply for us. Always mark it as important. That's kind of the same thing as starring it. Never mark as important is kind of the same thing, or the opposite, I should say, as marking it important or starring it. You can categorize it. These are the ones that you have to choose from. I don't use that one ever because I don't worry about primary, social, or updates. I just want my emails. And then you can apply that to as many emails that the Gmail will find based on those email addresses. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to apply the label. And if you notice, I'm going to choose that label, but I don't have a Mobile Mind label. The closest one I have, I think, would be in the M range, which would be Jake Miller and Merge Cube and Mystery Science. So my new label is gonna pop in right in here. So I'm gonna come over here to new label. I'm gonna call this Mobile Mind. That's the name of the company that I choose to, or that I'm using. And you can also nest these. So maybe you have a label that you want to call administrator, and then you can actually have the administrator's name as the actual label. It's up to you. I'm going to go ahead and nest this one though under cabinet. I use cabinet because it came over from our old email system before we were in Google Mail. So I just kept that because the cabinet came over with it. And so I'm going to create that. And if you notice right here, the label was created. I'm going to apply this to all the emails. And now when I create the filter, what you're going to see is you're going to see there are my 3 emails. But when I come back to the inbox, they're now labeled as Mobile Mind, Mobile Mind, Mobile Mind. Now what I could have done is I could have had them skip the inbox and they would just come down here in my new folder marked Mobile Mind. And when I come to this folder, there are those emails. Now remember, these labels tell me where these emails are. So right now, these emails are sitting in my inbox. I want to get rid of them. I want them archived. I don't want them in my inbox anymore. So I'm going to select those 3 again. And there is this button right here that says Move To, or I can archive them. Now watch what happens. I'm going to archive them. I don't want to move them. I want to archive them. When I archive them, they go away from my inbox. But when I come back here in my Mobile Mind, they're right there. Notice the inbox label has now left. So I have exactly what I need. It's marked Mobile Mind, and I'm good to go. I'm going to create one more label just so you can see how this works. Let's see here. I'll do here, this is one from Diffit. And so I'm going to take these 2 from Diffit. I'm going to create the filter. There's the email addresses. Create the filter. I want to apply it to the new label. Diffit's one of our AI programs that we've used before. I'm going to place that in the cabinet, and I'm going to create it. So now I've got my label. I'm going to apply this to my 5 matching conversations, and this time I'm going to make it skip the inbox. Now watch what happens this time. I'm going to create the filter. Here are the emails that I'm doing this to. So if I come back here to the inbox, those Diffit emails are gone. Now remember, they're not actually gone. They're in my Diffit label, so I can always come back to it. I never delete any emails because you never know if you're going to have a parent or if you're going to have somebody come to you and say, hey, remember that email I sent you? I can pull it up at any time. So I don't delete, but I do archive my emails into their folders. So as you can see, I created my Mobile Mind email, or label, excuse me, and my Diffit label, and I can get to those emails very easily. And if you notice, for someone who gets a lot of email all day, every day, I only have 13 email in my inbox. That's not bad at all. So I'm pretty happy with that. And then as I answer emails, I can put those in the right folders. Now here I have one right here that has my manager, Christine, has the same conversation for Mobile Mind. So even though her email automatically goes into district, I'm going to select that, and I'm going to go ahead and give it the label of Mobile Mind. And so now I get both. So this email now lives in 2 places. It lives in the district label and the Mobile Mind email. And now I can archive it, and it's done. It's gone. I don't have to worry about it. I know that these 2 right here are Mobile Mind emails. I can label those Mobile Mind, and I can apply it. And now I can archive them. So now they're gone. So that's just a really quick way for me to clean up my email So as I go through and I see that emails need to be archived, I can just select them because they already have their labels on them and put them in the archive. Here's one from our new teacher department, Jill Bradford. She's not labeled, so I'm going to give her the label of district. There we go. And now I can archive her. Here's another one. Now I know Catherine is part of Mobile Mind, and so I want to add her to that filter. So I'm going to take this email, I'm going to copy her email address, and now I'm going to come up here to settings, see all the settings, and then there's a spot here for filters. You can see I've got a lot of filters, so I use these ones pretty often. So let me find the one that goes to Mobile Mind, which is the one I just created. Here it is. I'm going to edit it, and I'm going to add in that email address that I just took. I'm going to continue. I'm going to apply that to the 5 matching conversations, and I'm going to skip the inbox. Update that filter. Again, here are all the emails. Now when I come back here to my emails, whoops, that email has now been moved. So a real easy way to clean up your emails. As you can see, I went from 13 emails, and I got another one here from Diana Nardi just while we were recording. A real easy way of archiving and cleaning up that inbox. If you have any questions about filtering or you need some help with it, feel free to reach out, and we'd be more than happy to help you out. Have a great day.